Dear Avantgarde fans, this is Holger reporting directly from the high-end Munich 2023. I'm very proud to present in this little video my latest little baby called the Colibri. So let us quickly go through. The Colibri is a super high performance transducer system designed not specifically for the audiophile market, but more for normal people. You know, with Avantgarde, the new G3 series, we try to really take audiophile quality to the extreme. And this has a consequence, it's the cost. The systems gets priced, and they are very expensive. So with Colibri, we try to do systems with the same DNA, but with two parameters totally different. Number one, the size, and number two, the price. The target market for this system is people who listen to music through normal streaming. You know, in the world there are 1.2 billion people listening to streaming service every year, of which only 4 million use titles. So we have a 0.3% of the market, of streaming market, is for the audiophile market, and we want to target the normal guys. So how do they listen to music? They have headphones, big Bose, big Apples, Shure in-ears. So what kind of sound do you get if you have this kind of headphones? You get a full immersive sound. Your head is rounded, encircled by music. And how else do these kind of customers listen to music? They go maybe on Friday evening to the Berghain in Berlin and to clubs. And there you have the full power and the full energy. And you can already see what I try to get at. That's totally different parameters important for this kind of music than with audiophile qualities. So in order to be attracted to this kind of customer, we said, how do we do? And we said we have to focus not on the quantitative aspects in music, like frequency range, like SPL level. We have to focus on the qualitative aspects in music, which is how does the speaker react if a music signal comes? So how is the dynamic behavior? So what we did is we tried to optimize the power to weight ratio of that system to its extreme. So let me go through. Here in the Colibri, we have two 6.5 inch, one located on the upper side, one on the lower side. This 6.5 inch has a moving mass of 12.5 grams. If you compare this with a conventional 10 to 12 inch woofer, we have 6 times less moving mass. The magnet structure is super powerful, using very, very strong neodymium magnets. And the interaction between the moving voice coil and the magnet is the voice coil gap. That's the distance between the magnetic power and the voice coil. And this here is just 0.95 millimeter. It's the lowest voice coil gap in the industry. And what you see is with this is high-tech engineering. It's like a Swiss chronograph. You have to work super precise. It's not digital, it's pure analog transducer technology. Now for the mid-range, this is the round 350 millimeter horns, we did the same. We did not use a small 1-inch driver, but we wanted to bring this area really as low as possible, so we have a very, very big mid-range. So this driver has 1.5 inch and a moving mass of 2.2 grams. This is extremely low. So what you get out of a system like this is a very, very responsive, dynamic, tactile quality of music. And because the mid-range is a very wide range with no crossover, no phase shifts in between in that area, we have a very nice reproduction of voices, of where really the important parameters in music take place. Now all this is relatively small. It's a 28-liter enclosure, so what we did not do, we did not put bass inside. This system will cross over at the low frequencies at roughly 60 hertz. So you need a subwoofer with it. So come here. We combine this with our C18. It's an 18-inch woofer. We extra kept the waffle open so you can see it's a very big membrane. And now if you ask me, Holger is talking about the low weight of these Colibri satellites, and here we have a super heavy membrane in the base unit. How does that fit? It fits because at low frequencies, the requirements to an audio system are totally different. In low frequencies, we are talking of very slow signals, but we talk about big excursions. For example, a 30 hertz tone has a wavelength of 13 meters, and it's just moving 30 times per second. That's not fast. So, but what we have to do is we have to move a certain amount of air. And now just imagine you have a small driver, and to reproduce, let's say, a 30 hertz tone at 100 decibel, this driver needs to do an excursion of 10 millimeters. Yeah? Meanwhile, a big membrane to displace the same amount volume of air maybe has to move only 0.1 millimeter. So you can see a big bass is much more dynamic and much more powerful than a respective small driver. So that's about the system. The price range, we don't know yet finally, because this is a concept study. The official launch will be in roughly 6 months. The price, what we target is roughly 3.5 to 4,000 euro for the satellite, and roughly 5,000 euro for the subwoofer system. Just to go quickly through our setup, we have 2 satellites, 1 subwoofer. All is driven. The music comes from my Spotify, from my mobile phone. Via Bluetooth, we go to this little Bluetooth amplifier. It's a very simple device with 2 by 20 watts, but this system, this little amp can drive this for what? Why? Because we have very high efficiency, we don't need power, and secondly, we have very low inductivity. That means the back magnetic forces, electromagnetic forces of this speaker to the amplifier are much, much lower than with conventional amplifiers, and thus, even with a simple and easy setup, you will be able to enjoy very good Avantgarde sound. So I hope you liked it, and hope to see you in our showroom. Bye-bye.